All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. It's Mr. Taliaferro on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the Pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? In a very unexpected turn of events, Big Sean has announced that the brother was depressed. So for those who don't remember, back around January, February, Big Sean announced that he was going to go on this spring tour. It was a random tour. It didn't come after an album. There was a project that he did drop with Metro Boomin, right? But there wasn't the Big Sean rollout album that we've also grown accustomed to him doing over the last few years, as he has become one of the staples in hip-hop. We look for guys like Big Sean, J. Cole, Drake to drop once every 2 years, sometimes even every year. Again, we did not get a Big Sean album per se, but we got a project with him and Metro Boomin, and it was released, I think, around December 8th. Now, the project did not exceed expectations by Big Sean, and I'm sure not by Metro Boomin as well. And though they didn't exceed those expectations, Big Sean announced this tour. Now, he announced this tour. It was a tour that we hadn't seen Big Sean ever do. He said that the basis of the tour would be pretty much fans picking records, right? So every city would pick about 20 songs for Big Sean to perform. And once you put your songs in order out of Big Sean's discography, he would then, from city to city, play those top 20 records. Again, the name of the tour is going to be called the Unfriendly Reminder Tour. It pretty much was Big Sean, though he's a very young artist. Big Sean's around the age of 30. He was pretty much saying, look, yo, I got so many hits. Yeah, I'm just going to do a whole classic hits tour. I've been on so many features and everything like that. I'm just going to do a whole classic hits tour. Some people was like, yo, Sean, you a little too young to be doing a classic hits tour. You think you hold with the B-side of a project. And other people like, yo, Big Sean's been relevant in rap for the last 7-8 years. He could do a classic hits. He's been on enough bangers to do that, right? Again, to each his own. I just thought Big Sean's my favorite rapper. I just thought the tour was odd. Knowing Sean and how he moves, I thought it was an odd timing to announce a new tour, especially coming off that Double or Nothing project with Metro Boomin that just wasn't great to me. Now, we find out more details as Big Sean recently did an interview with Billboard. He talked about him actually being depressed. He said, I had some things to work out in my head. He said, I really never took the time out to nurture myself, to take care of myself. It took me a lot of depression, having a lot of anxiety to realize something was off. I've been getting myself together, getting my mind right. So I've been taking better care of myself, and I'm not only am I bringing my best self to the music, but I'm bringing my best self to the table, to my city, to my fans, to the people who are about me. Now, first and foremost, I want to send some love in the direction of Big Sean and his family and the team. Yo, my brother, if you were depressed, salute to you for understanding and realizing at some point you needed help, and putting the freaking music down, and putting the microphone down, and putting the business down, and going and getting you some help. I'm sure he went to some therapy, and hopefully he's in a much better space. I'd assume he's in a better space to be doing an interview talking about his depression. Salute to Big Sean. Now, to take it past that, though I am happy he's got help for his depression, the fan in me can't shy away from the fact of, yo, I'm not saying Big Sean wasn't depressed, but one could assume, or maybe one could put together, that though he canceled the tour because of depression, it didn't help that Double or Nothing project with Metro Boomin did not exceed Big Sean's typical project expectations, right? Even like the mixtapes that Sean had dropped were, I would say, more well received than that Double or Nothing project. That bad boy was mixed, and Big Sean didn't have a record come off of it, and that's un-Big Sean like. So again, the fan in me wants to say, yo, I get he was depressed. All due respect to him in the situation. I'm happy he's got help. There is part of me that says, yo, I wonder if this project would have been received better by the fans. Would he have toured this music regardless of his mental health? Again, happy that he got the help that he needed, and hopefully he can come back better than ever. I heard him on that Big Bank Take Lil Bank joint YG new record with Nicki 2 Chainz on it. He sounded great there. He was spitting on that bad boy. So he looks to be in a better space. I hope he is in a better space. But I also don't want to rule out the fact that it's very common for people to use the word depression nowadays, and maybe it was depression, not taking that away from him, but it also could be the fact that homie ain't do the album expectations and the numbers that he's used to doing, and the project wasn't received well like typical Big Sean projects have been in the past. All right, this is Hip Hop, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Taliaferro TV, thank you for the time. Let's play. I don't take it for granted. Big Sean announces that he was depressed, and that led to him not performing and going through with a tour. It was going to be called the Unfriendly Reminder Tour, if I'm not mistaken. He canceled that tour all of a sudden after he announced it all of a sudden, and we now know he says it was because of depression. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.